to the channel, Nick the Gardener. So it's a beautiful Saturday day, isn't it, darling?
Yes.
And we've just been up here doing a bit more work to the plot. So if you'd like to have a look down here, I don't know if you can you crouch down in here? So these are the garlic. They've just come up nicely. Now we've got 2 rows of them. I think they're the Casablanca. And this one row here is the Germador. They're doing really well. We've now mulched the pathways, and we've taken up all the weed fleece now, haven't we? And what we've done so far is we've taken up the central, so you're probably not going to be able to see very well with the sun there, the central pathway, and I did actually fork it over slightly. I think only went, you know, about 10 centimetres deep, if that. It's just because there's so much plastic and stones and stuff under here, but I just wanted to make sure I've got as much out as I can, really. So yeah, so we've taken up the plastic, give it lightly fork over, raked it over so it's more level, because it was all over the place before, and now we've mulched it with grass and leaves, and yeah, it's all looking good. I've managed to mulch up in all these beds now. So the celery, I've put a little pathway down through here now. There's still one Sweden down there, but we're going to have that soon. So all the broccoli's been mulched, there's green manure here, and kale's been mulched, a little pathway through here. There's one cabbage here, but it's probably not going to do anything, probably just eat the leaves. The Brussels sprouts here, these ones have opened up a little bit, look a bit like kaleettes. Oh, still a bit of whitefly flying around, but yeah, these ones down here have opened up. The ones up there aren't looking too bad. They ain't going to get massive. They're not doing very well at all, really. But yeah, give them a little bit of a shake, Meadow. Get them off there, and then that's it. Hopefully the wind will blow them away then. I might have a little cabbage actually. So we'll keep them in for now. I don't know if they'll come to anything, but it's best to have something in the ground and nothing. And when I do harvest them, I don't even know if we're going to eat them or not, but we'll just chop them off at the base. So we'll be chopping off everything at the base from now on. And yeah, because we no dig now after we just dug the path. So I've just popped a bit more leaves and grass and stuff in there, and a bit of kitchen scraps. So this one's pretty much full. This one has just got the leftover from the other garlic, and it has got finished compost at the bottom, but yeah, I'll probably need to turn that into the other one again at some point. This is my little sieve, what I've made for the compost. It's just an old shelf out of a little slidey drawer thing, and I'll just put a bit of chicken wire in the bottom there as well, just to make the holes a bit smaller. I'll just put a few barrelfuls, you know, shovelfuls in there, and give it a bit of a sieve like that, and gets most of the big bits out. I know I stole it out your head too. Well, actually it was in the loft because we've got a couple of spare ones. So yeah, you've already seen the raspberries. I'm planning on getting my new shed soon. I haven't managed to dig through here yet or anything. Well, I'll say no, I'm no dig plot, but yeah, I've still got to go through here actually. Yeah, these two are gooseberries. They're really nice, weren't they? Yeah, but it's still the couch grass coming up through here. I want to try and all this stuff. It's a nightmare. And
let me see if I can get.
Well, if you pull it out and you break the root off a little bit, yeah, it regrows and that. So one thing I've got to do is chop the root off this sunflower. Absolutely massive, that stem, and I was going to pop that in the compost bin. Just be careful, Darren. So the phycelia I popped in here. They're okay. They've survived.
Gone a bit wild.
But, I'm planning on maybe popping a pear tree in here from home. I've got 4 asparagus seedlings at home which have sprouted now, so I'm planning on putting maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 along here, and maybe if some more sprout, a couple more along there, because I did plant 2 more along there earlier on. And I think my cherry tree survived. The buds look okay. This little branch here is dead at the end here, but that's okay. And yeah, I've got about 20-30 cherries off that little tree.
Apple tree.
So yeah, and the plum's doing okay. This medlar I've got to plant in the community garden at some point.
Oh.
And should we just have a little look in Worm Island? That's one thing I haven't looked in lately.
I even have a little palm tree.
Yeah, and some dinosaurs there.
Ah.
So in here, oh, I should have put some gloves on really. I'm sure it's all okay. Let's have a look under this pumpkin.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, there's a few worms under there actually. All the juices leaking out. I
Hey,
like
my
that.
pumpkin.
Yeah, so
Wait, does it still have the face on it?
I don't know. Let's have a look. He looks a bit worse to wear. So yeah, that's all okay now. What I'm planning on doing is taking a lot of these leaves out soon and putting some more compost in there just to give it some more thermal mass, and then I'll probably cram some more leaves in on top as well. That's all doing okay. We had looking Wormtropolis, that's all looking good. So yeah, and I've got my comfrey liquid in there. Yeah, it's that smelly horrible juice, darling.
Ew.
So yeah, I'm really happy now that all the plots all opened up, and we've got little pathways to walk down, whereas before I was squeezing between cages and stuff. But we'll have a little look down in here just to see if there's any worms in here or anything. So this was,
No.
I did find some worms in here the other day, but they'd probably gone a bit further down. There's a calendula going, nasturtiums are seeding everywhere, which is good. I'll probably.
That looks like a mini plum tree.
They do, don't they? They look, that's that Phycelia, darling. So yeah, really pleased with everything, how it's going.
Like broccoli, but it's kale.
Yeah, this is purple sprouting broccoli here, and they look really good. So we're hoping to get a nice harvest for that.
I didn't know they grew so tall.
No, I didn't really. First time I've ever grown it. So that's, the plot is really now starting to take shape. I've mulched pretty much everything I need to mulch for the time being. These leeks, which are a little bit sorry for themselves, have started to get a little bit of new growth on, and it stopped raining. But I'm not that hopeful for these, but I'll still keep them in the ground. It's best to have a root in the ground than not have one. But if they do end up rotting away and I do take them out, then I'll just be filling up this section with some more homemade compost. So yeah, no dig is the way forward apparently. Been watching a lot of Dr. Elaine Ingham's soil food web, sorry, and making your homemade compost is the best way to start the process of getting all the bacteria and the fungi and the nematodes and the protozoa and the arthropods all eating one another, pooping each other out to fertilise your plants where the roots are. This sounds all good, doesn't it? So we're going to go now, and thank you for watching, and we'll see you shortly for a new video.